I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So I ain't even finna get all irate, mad. I'm mad about the game, pissed about the loss. But can I say I'm shocked? Nah, homie. Nah, I can't say I'm shocked. Even though I think Bama should have beat Tennessee, I think they're a better team than Tennessee. I think whenever Bama brings their A game and plays Bama football, and the coaches coach, call the right plays, etc., put their players in the best position when everybody's zoned in on the same accord, I'm going to stand on it 10 toes down. Bama can play with and beat any team in the land, from number 1 to 12. You hear me? You see what Georgia, I'm watching a Georgia-Texas game right now. If you're a Bama fan, you should be rooting for Georgia. You should be rooting for Georgia. And we've seen what Bama did to Georgia the first half. So I think Bama can play with any team. Period, bottom line. But I don't know what happened, man. Since that second half versus Georgia, it's been downhill, dog. From Vandy, barely beat South Carolina. You lose to Tennessee, lose twice in Tennessee, right? Everybody's to blame. Everybody's to blame, dog. But it's a few people in particular that get the most blame. I'm gonna just break it down. First off, Kalen DeBoer. It's gonna be on you, Kalen DeBoer. You will always have majority of the blame. This game showed lack of discipline. You questioned the culture, the standard. You got players out there getting stupid penalties, still dumb mistakes. Y'all had what, 10 penalties in the first half? Your players aren't ready. I know you're playing in Tennessee, loud, hostile crowd. So what? Mentally prepared. You know what comes with the territory. Oh, my bad, DeBoer. You new to the SEC. You think this shit the Pac-12. This ain't Washington, homeboy. It's a different animal, dog. A different culture. You hear me? A different attitude. You hear me? A different standard, dog. Period. Huh? You're held at a higher level. You want to bring your ass in here and, ride the coattail of Nick Saban. Totally different animal, DeBoer. So once again, you take majority of the blame. Your team collapsed once again, second half. Your coaching staff collapsed once again, second half. Your players out of position. Your players running on the field late. You're getting penalties for players coming on the field late, showing unorganization. Huh? You go forward on 4th and 22 instead of punting the ball. Your defense get a stand. You may be in better field position. Huh? And I know I'm going to speak on Jalen Milroe because he was horrible, piss poor too, heavy. But even then, you got to look at Nick Sheridan, the play caller, and that's your man, DeBoer. That's your man. Aren't you a mastermind? Aren't you a mastermind? Who making the play calls? Maybe you should take over 100% making the play calls, DeBoer. Heavy. Since you this offensive mastermind, why do you give him so much control? Nick Sheridan, Mr. Predictable. Mr. Don't know when to continue to run the ball. Mr. Call stupid screenplays on the goal line when you're in the red zone. Stupid screens, reverses, dumb. Huh? Mr. Predictable. Mr. Don't know how to put his players in the best position, dog. If you're a coach and you see how Jalen Milroe was off badly, you say, all right, bet my quarterback's off. What else can we do? What else can I insert into the package? Oh, I forget. Oh, you can't forget. You have nothing else. You can't go off script. Can you, Nick Sheridan? You are piss poor. I don't understand how some coaches have jobs. This yes man, this who you know, buddy boy shit, dog. Kill that noise, homie. That's the problem with college football and this world in general, homie. Care about no credentials. Care about your piece of paper. You're trash. Nick Sheridan, trash. You ain't Kane Walmack. And even DeBoer, trash. Piss poor, man. This Bama's not a bad team. They don't have a bad roster. Bama has talent on this roster, homie. You don't beat Georgia with a lack of talent on a roster. You see what Georgia doing to Texas right now? And once again, I'm a Bama fan, but I'm rooting for Georgia because guess what? That keeps Bama's playoff hopes alive even more. They're still alive, but I don't think they're going to beat LSU. I ain't going to cap. I don't think them boys going to beat LSU, dog. You hear me? And they got to win out. They lose again, it's a wrap. And the way they playing, the way these coaches are coaching, I don't trust them in tight spots, tight situations. It's 4th and 22. And you run a stupid screenplay. The whole game, you know the blitz is coming. Your O-line is folded in the second half. You don't give Milroe extra protection. Leave the back in the backfield. Get extra protection. Chip block with the tight end. Huh? You want to keep releasing the back? How dumb are you, Nick Sheridan, Kalen DeBoer? But week after week, they get passes. Your O-line got dominated. They talk about how big Proctor is. He's soft, a big back softy. Excuse me. We know who Pritchard is, a softy. Yeah, they played better. They were more physical, but it's 4 quarters of football. Bama ain't played 4 quarters yet, and I don't think they can or will, dog. No disrespect. I'm talking facts, homie. I'm rooting for them boys. I want them boys to win. I stand with them 10 toes down early. But believe what? Believe what? That the coaches can pull it through? The players can win big games? Huh? DeBoer, your staff is horrible. Your offensive coordinator is trash, bruh. Then the play calling. You come out second half, toting that tater 7 yards a pop, 6 yards a pop, 15 yards a pop. 4th and 1, you scared to go for it? You got momentum? Even the 4th and 2, what, before the second half? You scared to go for it? Then when you do go for it, you run a stupid play to Milroe that barely got it, and that's questionable, and then you do nothing with it? Your defense gives you 3 turnovers. You score no points. You score 7 points the first half. Huh? Are you kidding? Who should believe in you, Bama? Heavy, dog. Let's be real. Who should believe in Bama, dog? It's on you, DeBoer. I don't know what you thought this was, dog. This the SEC. This ain't no walk in the park. Your team look unprepared. They look unprepared every week. Besides one good half versus Georgia. You want to live on that? You want to survive off that? You ain't surviving off that shit, dog. You got to do more. You ain't done nothing but beat Georgia. So what? And you barely beat them. You almost gave that game away. Huh? Goal line, red zone, Nick Sheridan calling dumb plays. Instead of just handing the ball off, boom. Hand the ball off, boom. You want to get Kendrick Law involved more? Hand the ball reverse or normal reverse, boom. Or put him at the running back position, boom. Come on, bruh. Your trenches are still trash. People saying, oh, they played better. They look better. Oh, facts. They did look better. What happened second half? Collapse. Mental collapse. Physical collapse, homie. Tennessee was on them like white on rice. They couldn't handle them, dog. You got to cut Milroe some slack. And even though some plays, they protected very well, very well. Give props where props are due. But it's a 4-quarter game. Consistency, dog. Period. The O-line played better, but they didn't play good enough. And when it counted, mattered most, them boys got beat off the ball, beat off the line. Yeah, we can talk about the refs. The FCC refs have been piss poor, horrible as a whole. But both teams got some bad calls and got some good calls, dog. I ain't going to sit here and blame the refs. Tired of hearing that, bro. Blame Bama. Tennessee had, what, 3 turnovers, 4? Bama should have took this game early. You're a better team than Tennessee. You let them beat you. You gave them one. Huh? So, yes, DeBoer starts with you, dog. Oh, yeah, the same old train again. Yes, it's on you, DeBoer. Once again, your players showing lack of discipline, law, punching people in the face. Even though the dude was in his face first, it should have been a flag both ways, offset. But he threw a punch, he got caught, dog. Lack of discipline, emotional. Where's the culture? Where's the culture? Yes, this is a good roster, but it was a time Bama had all dogs. All dogs on the field at every position, every level. You hear me? Every level, it was a point in time, it was nothing but dogs with heart. Who ready to eat? Who ready to kill, homie? Who ready to dominate? Huh? You got Nick Sheridan strictly targeting Ryan Williams the whole first half, a whole half. You don't throw to nobody else. He's piss poor. He doesn't know how to do his job. Huh? You forced the ball to Ryan Williams when he's bracketed, double coverage. Nobody else to throw to. You got tight ends. You got Law, Bernard. You got weapons all over the field. Nobody else. Nick Sheridan. You just going to force feed it to Ron Williams, even if he's triple covered, huh? Garbage, bruh. Garbage. But people don't see this or ignore it. It's a problem with the culture. It's a problem with the coaches, and it starts with the coaches, dog. Heavy, heavy, point blank, period, homie. There's talent on this roster. They're being utilized incorrectly. And yes, the players take blame. Yes, the players are to blame as well. But you look at majority, look at any great team, teams with, I don't care how much talent you got. If your coaches are piss poor, incompetent, you will not be good. It takes more than talent, boy. Huh? You can't ignore that, dog. Heavy. The board, your staff, the staff you bring in, do you know what you're doing? You're soft, the board. You're soft, and your team is playing soft. Your team is taking on your demeanor, homie, your personality. You're too friendly, obviously. Smiling, goo-goo, goggly. What you smiling about? The season on the line, playboy. On the line, playboy. We acting like it's all right. Funny thing is, playoffs still can happen. Still accessible. But like I say, you think Bama gonna beat LSU? Even beat Missouri? Might even struggle with Auburn? Heavy, homie. Are you kidding me? Watching this Georgia game. Let's go, Georgia, tonight. Come on, bro. Played a much better first half. Second half dominated, dog. You go to the defensive side of the ball. I don't want to hear about how the defense played better. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. But guess what? They didn't do enough. Tennessee, drove down the field one drive, 80-plus yards. Tennessee had over, 200 rushing yards. So how good did the defense do? Secondary was getting annihilated. They couldn't guard nobody. And Kane Womack, he stays in the same scheme, same coverage, switches nothing up. Nothing. Nothing. He has nothing else up his sleeve but that piss poor scheme. And only time it looks good when it's working. But it's a game of 4 quarters. And what happens? Second half adjustments. That's what Tennessee did. Tennessee said, your corners can't guard our corners, and you're going to stay in that man-to-man, and y'all can't get pressure because your trenches is tired and weak right now. And they said, we're going to throw the ball up. Throw the ball up, and you ain't going to do nothing about it. Stop us, homie. You hear me? Do something about it, dog. And the cornerbacks got roasted, toasted. What a butter. What a butter. Put the butter on the toast. You hear me? Roasted, dog. And if the receivers wouldn't have dropped 3 or 4 passes, it would have been a worse score than this here. Heavy. It was a lot of drops from Tennessee. Huh? Heavy, dog. Oh my gosh, homie. You have a fast defense. All those players on defense. You can't switch up. You're going to stay in man when your defense is tired. You can't go to zone. You can't blitz more. Huh? Young freshman cornerbacks help them out. What are fresh legs at? It's the same thing every week with the defense. Don't talk to me about a first half. Second half, they got dominated, bruh. Run game and pass game. If not for that holding call on that sweep, on that throw to the running back out wide for the receiver holding, that's damn near another scoring drive. Period. And Bama couldn't do nothing with that there. Huh? Yes, the defense looked better. Yes, they played better. So what, bruh? What was the overall outcome? What happened in the end? They got banged up. They got physical once again. Trenches dominated. Dog, where the dogs at? What a heart. Bama used to have all dogs. I understand you get fatigue. You get tired. But you fight through it. That's what the great ones do. That's what the champions do, homie. Fighters, dog. Heavy. When fatigue sets in, it's late in the fourth quarter. Bama down. Can this team pull it out? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be real, no cap. I don't think so, dog. Hope they prove me wrong, but I don't think so, homie. They ain't done it yet. They ain't done it yet besides Georgia. And it's been downhill. An avalanche of destruction, of piss poor football, of laziness, undiscipline. You hear me? Mistakes, penalties, mental breakdowns, starting with the coaches, trickling down to your players, domino effect. How do you go from beating Georgia, the #1 team in the land, showing your true potential, to this here? Losing to Vandy? Losing to Tennessee? They lighting cigars in the stands? It makes no sense, dog. How do you have a breakdown? You have to blame the coaching. You have to blame the board and his weak-ass staff. No excuses, bro. You don't play like that versus Georgia, then have a collapse. It's something not there. It's something not in sync. Period, bro. Period, dog. And only the Bama fans know what it is, homie. I mean, Bama players and coaches, dog. What's going on the inside? Huh? In the locker room, homie. Period, dog. Something has happened. I don't know if it's the big head, players just not zoned in, not locked in, feeling themselves, players just unprepared, players not respecting the coaches, coaches too damn nice. This won't ever happen on Saban watch, dog. And Saban's teams has had some collapses in the past, but lose to Vandy and Tennessee in the same year? Not never on Saban watch, dog. No excuses, dog. It's time for some changes, bro. Heavy. Because some of these coaches who got jobs shouldn't have jobs, homie. Heavy. I don't care about their credentials. Get caught up in some credentials, a piece of paper, and you an incompetent coach? Care about your paper, dog. You ain't got no skills. You can't lead them boys. You hear me? Period. So majority of the blame, coaching. Now we get into the players. Milroe, homie. What's up with you, playboy? What's up with you, Milroe? You were horrible today, dog. Horrible. They talking about first round draft pick, top 10. Kill that noise, cap. I said it too. Cap. You ain't proved nothing yet, Milroe. Big time moments, big games. The great quarterbacks march down that field. At least hit the wide open throws. You miss Ryan Williams by a long shot. Late game drive. You hit him. He got 40 yards plus to run with, to maneuver with, dog, to make something happen. And we know how Ryan Williams do. Even though Ryan Williams on that screen pass, you got a block, dog. You just running downfield looking goofy like a chicken with his head cut off. You got a block, my boy. Come on, playboy. But you, Milroe, you connect. That might be a touchdown to the house. Y'all got the lead 2 minutes late, a minute left in the game, dog. You overthrow him by a long shot. And you did it the whole game. Goal line, stupid interception. Look the receiver down. You didn't look away, read the field, send the safety there, send the corner there. You stared it down. Game-winning interception. You stared it down, dog. And some of those throws, you had great protection. Inaccurate. What's up with you today? What was your antennas today, Milroe? You want to be this, you want to be that. You talking about length, ambassador of this, ambassador of that. You was piss poor trash. You and Kalen DeBoer in the same bracket today. Both y'all get majority of the blame. Heavy and Nick Sheridan and the coaching staff. Piss poor throws, inaccurate. Missing wide open receivers, Milroe. Holding the ball too long at times. Heavy. You looking around like, who you looking at? Look at yourself. Check yourself, my boy. You miss wide open passes, easy completions. We talking about NFL, top 10? Huh? Heisman, what? You kidding me? Heisman, where? Where? Looking like a real pump chump jive turkey out there, dog. Smooth criminal, man. Smooth criminal, man. So yes, majority blame on Milroe. He didn't show up. He didn't. Hey, don't get me wrong. He put this team on the back a few times this year. If Bama didn't have Milroe standing on that, they probably wouldn't have won a game. So let's not do that, dog. Put all the blame on Milroe. But today, dog, it's a week-by-week league, just like the NFL, the highest level. Every Saturday, you was trash, Milroe. Trash, dog. Heavy. You had 2-3 opportunities, get a big drive to be great. Link, be great, huh? You did nothing. Chump change, homie. Huh? I understand at times your protection wasn't there, but at times it was there perfectly, and you still missed your throw. Huh? How the whole team play better overall, but you play worse, Milroe, the leader, the quarterback of the team. You evade no blame, dog. Period. Heavy. Where the hell was your mind at? Where the hell was you thinking about? Huh? Who you thinking about, boy? You hear me? Huh? You wasn't zoned in, locked in, lane? Are you kidding me? Season on the line, and this how y'all boys play? You, Milroe? You look like a amateur out there today. Amateur, huh? Inexcusable. Amateur. Look like you need to be benched, dog. Wide open throws. You just missing them. Off target. Off target. And I understand your offensive coordinator is trash at times. Dumb play calls. Hey, Milroe, guess what? Hey, if I'm you, guess what? I don't care. Tell him take you out the game. You see a play that look better or feel better, audible to it. Tell him do something. Tell Nick Sheridan do something about it, period. You see a play that you want to call audible to, start doing it. Give a damn about what he call it, because obviously he don't know about momentum and staying in rhythm. Excuse me. Period, homeboy. It's time for a lot of changes. And it might be time for some firings, in-season firings. I don't care what nobody talking about, homie. Heavy. Is the season over? Nope. Ironically, no. Especially if Georgia win tonight. Heavy. Playoffs, everything in front of you still, bro. Losing 2 games, still, you hear me? But y'all got to beat LSU, homie. Y'all got to beat Missouri. Y'all got to beat Auburn, huh? Woo. It's tough. It's tough. Woo. So I ask you, Bama, where your heart at? Where your heart at? Because I questioned that shit. Heavy. Huh? Woo! Tighten up. Keep fighting. All you can do is keep fighting, man. But the boy, it's time for you to make some changes, homie. Look in the mirror for real, homie. Heavy. And it might be time for some firings. No cap. That's my opinion on it. How you feel about it? You agree or disagree? Fire them comments up. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell, huh? Takes less than 1 second. Support the grind, support the channel. Roll Tide, full of pride. Win, lose, or draw, heavy. Believe that. Yeah.